So as I cried, I prayed. And I said, Lord, how do we do this? How do we get the African spirit back again? How do we resurrect our pride, the pride in who we are as a people? And how do we get Africa going again? The Lord seemed to drop 7 words in my spirit. And let me share these with you. The first was the word identity. I felt like the Lord was saying that we needed, as African people, to regain our identity. Our identity had been stolen from us. There had been identity theft, the slave trade, the colonial era, neo-colonialism now, religion, what is happening right now on the continent. All that has stolen our identity as a people. We are no longer proud of who we are. We are no longer proud of what is made in Africa. We want to run from the continent as quickly as we can. Whatever the first opportunity we get, we want to get out because we are no longer proud of being African. I felt the Lord saying we needed to regain our identity. And I want to say to you that there are seeds here that we need to talk about. We need to talk about who we are as a people. We need to understand that we are made in the image of God. We need to understand that He set the boundaries, for the different nations, and that we have a role to play. We need to understand the genesis of the human race, that, scientists actually believe that the human race began on the continent of Africa, somewhere around the Great Lakes, and then migrated north, landing finally in Egypt and becoming a huge, civilization. We have contributed a lot to humanity, as the African people, whether you're talking about, our natural resources, or whether you're talking about, biblical, history. You find that, Africa has played a huge role. When God wanted to save the world, He sent Joseph to Egypt. He sent Abraham to Egypt. He sent Jesus to Egypt. It was an African who helped Jesus carry his cross. It was to Africa that the theological fathers in Jerusalem escaped to when Jerusalem was destroyed in AD 70. It was in Africa that the first theological library was put. Some of the early church fathers were Africans. We have contributed so much. And when the gospel came to Africa, it was actually coming back. So we need to regain our identity and be proud of who you are. Are you proud of who you are? We need to have a conversation on that. This is Ngwiza Mnkandla. Join me next when I talk about the second word that the Lord gave me.